morning. We are going to be touring the city of Sofia, so we're going to focus on the downtown area and just take you around to all of the main sites. So from what I read about the metro situation, they're mostly just one-way tickets, so you can buy a one-way bus, tram, metro for $160.
So we just reached the subway station. It's only 4 or 5 minute walk from where we live, so that's pretty good.
They have an English button, so that'll be helpful. So yeah, single card, put in the money. Perfect. So now we have our one-way ticket to get to Serdica, the main metro station in the city center.
We have reached Serdica. So Serdica is the central station, and we're effectively in the city center right now. And behind me you can see Saint Sofia, which is an interesting story because when they first made it, everyone was kind of not happy with it. The Orthodox people weren't happy with the way that she looks, and turns out Sofia wasn't a saint, so they kind of got that wrong.
We are hungry and we're ready to go try the traditional Bulgarian breakfast of banitsa.
So we just made it to Furna. It's a 6-minute walk from Serdica. It's a cute little restaurant, and we've just ordered mushroom banitsa. We were initially thinking of going for a traditional one, but having spoken to the guy here, he's like, this is our top seller. So,
and that's the one Ali wanted anyway, so...
Yeah, because the other one had like eggs and tomatoes. So I was like, I would rather forego that for the bestseller, because you know, it's the reason why it is a bestseller. But the guy's just warming it up and he's gonna bring it out real soon.
The guy at Furna was telling us that the banitsas traditionally are round and bigger, but he said they're easier to sell if you make them longer like this, because I guess they're easier to eat if you take them on the go. Alright, so it's basically just a pastry filled with different toppings. This one has mushrooms, onions, a chili sauce, and I don't know what else, I don't remember. Mostly mushrooms and onions. It does have like a slight chili kick to it, but it's not too spicy.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. There's more of a kick coming. That's fine. It's good.
I like it. The dough is fluffy, potatoes are fluffier. It's good, man.
I love Ali's food review.
It's good, man. I have to disagree with Holly. It doesn't have a chili kick at all.
But you also eat lots of spicy food, and I don't.
That's true. No, it's good, man. I like it. Alright, where are we going to next?
Okay, so we're gonna go to the Sofia Synagogue. Hopefully it's open so that we can go inside. I'm not sure because I didn't check the hours, but let's head this way. We've just stumbled upon the ladies' market, and we read on the sign that this was the place where families would take their daughters to find a suitable spouse. It was the main market where you would come to buy food and household items as well.
So back in the day, this was Tinder meets Walmart.
What we are coming up to is the Sofia Synagogue, and this is part of the Square of Religious Tolerance. So in Sofia, they have a synagogue, a mosque, an Orthodox church, and a Catholic church, all within, you know, a pretty short distance from one another. So it's a pretty cool area to see all different types of religions, and we're gonna try to go inside of the synagogue.
Oh, sir, how are you?
2 people?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I've never been inside of a synagogue before, so this was a new experience for me, and it was really cool to just walk around and see all of the different details and the artwork. It's a really beautiful synagogue. The chandelier is the main centerpiece, and it's really pretty.
That synagogue was pretty cool. It was I think it's the largest synagogue in Europe. Looking at the synagogue inside, you can definitely see correlations between mosques and churches. It's pretty unique.
When we did our free walking tour of Sofia, which we highly recommend if you're in any city, do the free walking tours. They give you a good idea of the layout of the city and you learn some really cool, unique facts from your tour guide. So one of the unique things that our tour guide told us was that during World War II, the Jewish population in Sofia was saved because they kept delaying and saying, oh, they're working on this project, they're doing this. So they actually didn't go to the concentration camps. So the next stop is the Sofia Central Market. We're gonna go inside, maybe get a coffee, see the souvenir shops and all of the food stalls. Let's find a coffee shop.
Okay.
Here. Okay.
Cappuccino.
Okay.
I haven't had my coffee yet for the day, so hopefully this will give me a perk up.
Holly thought she was getting a cafe latte, and the guy served her an espresso. Let's wait for her reaction.
I'm gonna cry.
You just don't learn your lesson, do you?
I know.
So is that normal coffee?
Normal coffee.
Are you happy?
Nope.
Why?
It's gonna give me an espresso shot, and then I'm gonna have to get a normal big coffee like you.
How is it?
It's good. I like coffee, and I like any kind of coffee. I just like big coffees in big cups.
With milk.
With milk. This is the cutest little tiniest coffee.
Literally the opposite of what you just ordered.
It's okay, it tastes good. I just want large amounts of it.
Mine's pretty good. I like it. I like the milkiness and the creamy, and the size is good as well.
Yeah. Try. Yours is really good.
Coffee is finished. How was it?
Well, I drank both of them.
Right, we've left Sofia Central Market and now we are in the Square of Tolerance. The mosque is literally right opposite, and today is Friday prayers, so you got a bunch of Muslims actually just praying right now. So because it's Friday prayers, the mosque is currently occupied with, well, people who go to pray. Worshippers. So we've literally just walked behind the mosque to, well, this used to be the old Sofia bath. It's since been converted into a museum. But the cool thing is they've actually got hot lava water coming from the ground.
Hot lava water?
Hot spring water. Hot spring water coming from the ground, literally right behind it.
This is the hot lava.
This is the spring waters, and funny enough, Bulgaria actually has the second most natural springs in all of Europe, right after Iceland.
I was just gonna say, you can tell that the water's hot because it's cold outside and there's steam coming off of the water.
You got like a bunch of people just bringing their old water bottles and just filling them up. Like one person's got like 6-7 of them. And this water is flowing throughout the year and it's free for everyone to use. Alright.
Okay, so we're gonna try it. So let's go over to this one. These are being occupied. Yeah, it's warm. I don't know about it.
Try it.
Should I just like stick my head under? Like this?
Just cup it and have a little bit.
That's alright, I'll do it like this. You ready?
Okay.
Ooh, my hair. Yeah, it's like drinking hot water.
Nice.
It doesn't have a taste, it's water. How does it taste, Ollie?
Yeah, it's just hot water.
Hot lava?
Hot water, man. Good. Things we do for the vlog.
Do you need to fill up your bottle?
No, I didn't actually bring mine, unfortunately. But if you're ever running low on water, just come to the Square of Tolerance, find the old Turkish bath, and walk behind it, and you have unlimited hot water.
I imagine though, if you take it, you put it in your refrigerator at home, it'll be just
it's not going to stay hot forever. I mean, it will cool down. But yeah, no, it's a cool little unique part of the city. Now that we're done with the spring water, we're actually heading back the same way that we came. We are going to Serdica.
Okay, so Serdica has Roman ruins, and if you go down where the metro entrance is, you'll be able to see them.
We're standing in Serdica Square, and around us are ancient ruins from Roman times. But looking around, you can see the different influences and different time periods this area has gone through. Just to my left, you can see the Ottoman influence with the mosque. In front of me is a Stalin-esque communist era type building, and behind me is a modern day 21st century building. So it's got such a unique mesh of different times and different cultures in a very small space. So when we earlier said that Serdica is in the center, it literally is in the center of the city, because 2-minute walk from the Roman ruins, we are at the Largo.
So behind us they're all governmental buildings, but at one time this was the former headquarters of the Soviet, of the Communist Party, and now I think it's the Parliament building maybe?
Parliament or the Prime Minister's office. Either way, you can definitely see the communist architectural influences, like they're just grand, stoic looking buildings. And back in the day, like they used to have a red star right on top of it, but they've since replaced that with the Bulgarian flag.
And also you can see the metro. If you go to Serdica, the covered domes, all underneath that is the Roman ruins as well.
It's a pretty cool area.
We are hungry, so we are going to go to the Watosha Boulevard area. They have tons of restaurants, and I'm sure we'll be able to find something to suit Ali's picky taste.
No, I've been not very picky at all. I've been eating.
Are you going to get a shopska salad?
No.
See.
On our way to Watosha Boulevard, we're actually walking past the St. Nadalia Church, and back in the day, at the turn of the century, there was a strong communist movement growing, and this was the site of the assassination attempt on the Bulgarian king. The communists effectively packed the entire roof with explosives and tried to get the king. However, the king was late, and the communists blew up the entire church. King was saved, however, the church wasn't so lucky, and the entire roof caved in. So that's a nice little interesting fun fact about this church. So we're just entering Watosha Boulevard, and I don't know, this road just has a happy feel to it. There are lots of people. Still got the Christmas vibe, which is good. I've been charged to pick a place, and
First place he wanted was walk to walk, not Bulgarian.
I like the look of this place. They've got draft beers, which is always good. What do you think about this place?
There's a street bar and diner?
Yeah?
Sure, why not?
Second time lucky. Some people have really picky tastes. So we're gonna walk down Watosha Boulevard back to the Largo where we were and see the President's Palace, I believe. Food was delicious. This is the rotunda, which is also the oldest building in Sofia. It was built before the time of the Romans.
Yeah, it's interesting too because the rotunda is set inside of the presidency area, so it looks really old compared to the buildings that surround it.
Yeah, and to be fair, it's actually quite well preserved. Throughout the ages, it's been gone through various different transformations. It was a bathhouse, it also was a mosque at one time, and now it is a church. What kind, I'm not entirely sure. So we're in the city centre, and one of the distinguishing features of the city centre are these golden bricks. So back in the day, the Tsar told the people that this was a present for his coronation or his birthday or something.
His wedding.
For his wedding. And then later on the people found out that he had actually taken a massive loan that nearly bankrupted the country, all for these yellow bricks. But
they're pretty cool.
They are pretty cool, and now they are actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Are they?
So you can't actually take them or steal them because you will be prosecuted. So yeah, interesting little fun fact there. I've now reached the next stop on our tour around Sofia.
So we're in City Garden. So this is the place where we attended the Christmas market. So if you watch that vlog, this is the exact same area. I think during the summertime this park is probably full of people, but because it's kind of cold outside, not so many people out today. But the main draw in this park is the theater that is across the street from where the fountain and the Christmas market were. It's such a beautiful theater, and apparently you can find people playing chess, but I haven't seen that yet, so maybe that's what we need to look out for, Ali. See if we see any chess players.
That was pretty easy to spot. A week can change everything. Last week we were here, there was fun, joy, merriness, and now it's a kid kicking a rock.
I didn't see anyone playing chess. I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted to sit and watch that. But on to the
That
next.
would have made for interesting viewership.
For me.
2 old people watching playing chess.
For me, I think it would be entertaining. I don't know, what do you guys think? Chess? You want to see chess? Doubt it.
I think you watched the Queen's Gambit a bit too much.
That is a good show on Netflix. Next stop is the Russian church. Pretty cool thing about this place is, to the left of it, you can go down and write your wish on a piece of paper, and there is a miracle worker named, I think, Saint Seraphim, and I think he died like maybe in 1950-ish. He will grant your wish. So we're gonna go write our wishes for 2022.
You know what my wish is gonna be?
What?
More subscribers.
Saint Seraphim is a miracle worker, so all of your wishes will come true.
I feel like I didn't wish enough. I'm kind of having problems with that.
He used all the paper in there though.
No, other people were like legit writing paragraphs, and mine was like 2 bullet points. And yeah, I kind of want to go back there for round 2.
Go back in, Ali. Go back in if you feel. Now we're gonna go to Saint Sofia Church, which is just up the street. This one is Saint Sofia Basilica, and it doesn't actually have a bell tower. So when we took the free walking tour, they said, can you find the bell? It's actually just right up here in the tree. Saint Sofia Church is the place where Sofia gets its name from. So when people would come to visit the city, they would say, oh, we're almost to Sofia, which they were talking about the church at the time.
We are approaching the final stop, and arguably the most iconic stop of Sofia. When you think of Sofia or search in Google Sofia, chances are you're going to get this church.
It's the Alexander Nevsky Church. Beautiful gold domes with green. I've never been inside of it, so I'm really excited to go see the inside. I've been around the outside so many different times because it's kind of one of the main points in the city, so I've walked past it a lot but never been inside. The last stop was the Alexander Nevsky Church, and from the outside I love it. Every time I see it I can't get enough of it. It's so beautiful. On the inside it's very dark. Ali's shoes were squeaking the entire time, so everyone's very quiet, and all you hear is Ali's shoes going across the floor. So I think he ruined everyone's experience.
But with that said, it was still a cool church. From the inside, yeah, like Holly was saying, it's like super dark. The day itself was really good, and we got to see all of the main sites of Sofia.
Tonight's New Year's Eve, so hopefully we can see some fireworks from our balcony.
Thank you for watching this vlog. We have new videos coming out twice a week. Be sure to subscribe and get your one-way ticket with us.
Thank you. We can go with a pumpkin one, an apple, a mushroom, a curry, a spinach, a tomato, or just a cheese one, a regular one.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Yeah. What's in the original?
It's cheese, eggs, and yogurt.
Okay, sure. Alright, cool.
Or we can do a sweet one. The apple.
Yeah, the sweet one's better.
You think? When we did our walking tour, the St. Sofia statue, the tour guide asked us, he said, what do you think used to be up there? And he said on one of his tours, he told them that it was a Lennon statue, and the guy said, why would they have a John Lennon statue in Sofia?
Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake.
I think Ali is in love with the St. Sofia statue. This is where Ali spends most of his time while we've been in Sofia, at the Viva Casino. Why didn't you go in?
I'm on the job.